So today I want to address this kind of dumb question of whether or not the porn star Riley Reid is a rapist. So where does this even come from? Well, there's a video that uh, brings up the subject, so let's watch it.
Jacob. Hi, Riley. My name is Jake, and I'm 18 years old, but I'm a virgin. I want to lose my virginity, but I'm too nervous to approach the topic with my girlfriend. My girlfriend is one of those girls who's like an A-plus student, and in her senior year of high school, I think she's going to focus on her grades more than me. I just really need your help on this, but if you do not do a blog on it, I would love to get a response at least. Thanks, Jake. Okay, Jake. Well, that's a tough one because you may be ready to lose your virginity, but maybe your partner isn't, and you should never pressure anyone to do something that they don't want to do. That goes with saying when I lost my virginity, a guy said no 3 times, and I still hopped on it. So you're asking the wrong person.
Okay, so because she said that, which is just to any normal human being who would hear that would interpret that as just kind of a hyperbolic statement that may or may not have happened. Okay, maybe something similar to that happened, but she's exaggerating and being hyperbolic for the sake of comedy and, in my opinion, to show off her sexual prowess, her her sexual skills and how attractive she is. I mean, she's a porn star. Okay, and to any normal human being, they wouldn't think about it twice. But to a bunch of social justice warrior idiots, men's rights activist morons who are hypersensitive and think um, anything that is even said in jest or in hyperbole or in sarcasm is offensive, and we must react and cancel this person. Yes, all these whiners and idiots who are complaining are cancel culture morons, including the uploader of this video, who is the amazing Autismo. Yeah, I believe that. I believe this person has to be autistic given how stupid this person is. Um, just found out that Riley Reid admitted to raping a person on her video back in 2016. To anyone watching this video, you should not support her. You should not support her at all. There's also a video I found where he reveals the deleted tweet she posted back in 2012. I don't even know who this idiot is referring to, but I do have that tweet. Let me just show it real quick. Let me find this. Bear with me here. I'm gonna bring up that tweet and okay. Let's make it a little bit bigger here. So she says, lost my virginity. Funny story. I raped a kid in a movie theater because I wanted to fuck and he kept saying no. That's how I lost it. All right. So again, like we get a few more details. It's a second confirmation. Maybe some kind of incident happened. It happened in a movie theater. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and um, speculate on what exactly happened here. So she was probably in a movie theater with another kid. They were the same age. I heard they were both 15. They were in a movie theater. Now, put yourself in that kid's position. You're there with Riley Reid, a sexy girl. You're both the same age. Um, you're a horny guy, but you're in a movie theater. There's people around. So, like, maybe she was doing sexy things, being playfully sexual. Maybe she's whatever they're called, an exhibitionist or something, and she wants to kind of have sex in public, and she's like into that. Maybe that turns her on, and she's like kind of like always, prodding you, wanting to have sex, and you're saying no only because not because you don't want to have sex with Riley Reid because she's hot as hell. You want to fuck her, but because you don't want to get caught. Like if I were in that position with Riley Reid and she wanted to have sex with me, I probably would also say no because not because I don't want to fuck her, but because I don't want to get caught. All right, that's what's actually going on here. And then she like, but you want to fuck her. You have an immense heart on. You have a huge boner, and like you're really sexually aroused. And then she unzips your pants. Maybe she starts sucking your dick. You're gonna stop her? Of course not. And this kid didn't stop her either, obviously. And then maybe she did hop on his dick. If she hopped on my dick, I wouldn't stop her because I would have just kept saying no only because I didn't want to get caught, not because I didn't want to have sex with her. So that's what's really going on here. Um, but you have so many idiots who are complaining about double standards. Um, let's take a look here. Like, you just have so many idiots. Like this person named Watership. Seriously, how are people justifying this? Because of the situation. Because you're a cancel culture social justice warrior idiot. All right, you are not actually invoking any kind of nuance. You're not thinking about the situation. You're not understanding. Yes, the fact that she is a small petite girl should cast doubt on this so-called situation, which by the way, there is no allegation that she's a rapist. There is zero allegations that she's a rapist. The ex-boyfriend of hers never came forward and said, "Yeah, I was raped by this small girl, Riley Reid," if that's even her real name. I don't even know. I don't care. Um, so there was no allegation. People are inferring rape from a hyperbolic statement made by a porn star. All right, that is what they are doing. Let's look at more stupid comments. If she was a male, this guy says. She has absolutely no remorse at all. Um, this MRA idiot is saying the way she says a no three times, I still did it. LOL. She's testing the system like she knows she can get away with it because we all know men can't get raped. Um, all right, so that's really like kind of the pattern that I'm seeing here is that a bunch of MRA people, men's rights activists, anti-feminist idiots, um, are screaming and whining and doing the same exact thing that they accuse feminists of doing, being hypersensitive over a non-issue, and are invoking cancel culture. And what they're most mad about is a double standard. All right, here's the thing about this double standard thing. All right, if there's an allegation, let's invoke a thought experiment. Let's say that someone in their 30s, a grown man in their 30s, accuses a 5-year-old of raping them. A 5-year-old boy, let's just say. Are you likely to believe that allegation on face value with no evidence? Are you likely to do that? No, of course not. Of course not, because of the physical reality of what we know about 5-year-old boys compared to 30-year-old men, in that they are not sexually mature, they are not strong, they are not physically strong. Um, it defies common sense and what we already know to be true about reality. That is the issue here. And similarly, a small petite girl accused of rape is the same situation. They are physically weaker than men, and even of the same age, they're both 15 years old. A 15-year-old male can easily overpower and throw off a 15-year-old girl, especially one as small as Riley Reid. If that boy, we'll call him a boy for the sake of argument, even though he is sexually mature, he could easily have thrown her off if he really was unwilling. Could have thrown her off, zipped up his pants, and walked out of that movie theater if he was truly unwilling. That is what I believe. That is why I don't believe that she raped anyone. And that's the other thing. People think, "Oh, he said no 3 times. He said no over and over again." Yeah, you're also forgetting this thing called nonverbal consent. And that, yes, you can say no, 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 but like we have evolved this thing called nonverbal consent and nonverbal cues and communication. And you can tell when someone's into it based upon their body language and their behavior. And she knew that he wanted to do it, and she was playfully sexual. And once he was enjoying having sex with her, when she was riding him, evidently, that is called nonverbal consent. And he enjoyed it, and he never complained about it. That's why there was no allegation, even after uh, after everyone was inferring rape from a hyperbolic statement from her. He never came forward because he knew it was bullshit. I wish he would. I wish he would come out and say, yeah, you guys are idiots. You're cancel culture, social justice warrior morons. Yeah, the double standard. When it defies physical reality, when it sounds so unusual, there needs to be really hardcore evidence. Yeah, in this country, America, we have this thing called innocence until proven guilty. I'm phrasing that poorly, but you get what I'm saying. You're innocent until you're proven guilty, is the point. Okay? And when there's no evidence of rape, and not even accusation of rape, and all you're doing is inferring rape from a hyperbolic statement made by a small girl, you are a cancel culture idiot. You are the reason why these people are so angry is because they're just angry about the double standard, And I just make fun of these idiots because they're essentially just afraid of little girls, and they're pathetic. So that's all I gotta say. So to conclude, is Riley Reid a rapist? No, she is not. She's a sexy porn star. That's it. See you later.